Is there anybody? What the f was that? Okay, go.
Someone just whispered in my ear.
Is it your mind, a female?
The forest seems peaceful until it's not. Strange sounds, unseen watchers, and chilling encounters lurk in the shadows. Is it just your mind playing tricks, or is something truly out there? Let's uncover the 6 most scary forest encounters that will leave you shaken. In a scary video uploaded by Cursed Urban Randonautica, the video starts with the creator excited about making a brand new Randonautica video. He wants to find signs of spring, something happy and light. He goes into a forest where his phone's app points him to a tree. He hears a dirt bike nearby.
So as I said, we're gonna get right into it. Somebody's like out riding their dirt bike like around the forest. I can hear it. It's awesome. Yeah, like a 4-stroke or something. Anyways, so I have already set my intent. I didn't film it today, and my first intent I set for something really nice, I guess you could say. Really nice, really lighthearted, and that's signs of spring. Because as you can see, it still looks very dead out here, because it is. But we are going into spring, so I figured, you know, why not set it for sides of spring, something not too serious, something kind of, you know, fun, lighthearted. So I already did set that, and I already have arrived at somewhat by the first point. We're going to go look for it together. It's a little ways back in this forest, and then we'll set some more. Okay, so the intent or the point is right back here. I'm hoping that dirt bike guy comes over here. I want to see what he's riding. I can hear him like right beyond the tree line, right where I can't see. He's just like ripping it up.
When he gets to the tree, he sees tiny buds growing, which means spring is coming. He also sees some writing on the tree and notices that some of the forest has been cleared out recently.
So yeah, our first point is back here. Actually, the point is where this tree is. It's like exactly where this tree is. Which, I mean, I guess signs of spring could be, you know, it could be talking about the tree. Don't see any. Oh wait, yeah, dude, we are getting. There is some buds on this one. Yeah, very small, but there is some buds coming on a lot of these trees right now. So, I mean, we are getting into it. So maybe that's what it is. Signs of spring brings me to a tree. Looks like they just cleared it out. It seems like they've been doing a lot of that. Everything's cut down over there. Everything's cut down over there, so.
While looking around, he sees a car acting weird. It pulls up to his car, backs up, and then drives slowly away. He thinks this is suspicious.
So, just make it look like I'm talking to myself. I'll keep. So this car, dude, I'm just trying to keep tabs on it. This is acting really weird because it pulled up right by my car, like it was gonna turn around. It backed up and then kept going and kept going the same way that it was going in the first place, which is odd because usually, you know, you back up to turn around and go the opposite way. This car backed up, turned around, or backed up, and then kept going the way it was before. Now they're moving real slow, dude. That was very odd. So yeah, because where I'm at is a dead end, absolute dead end. So what they did is they came, pulled up right by my car because they were going this way. So they pulled up by my car, backed up, and then just kept going that way. And then they went and they turned around. and then they just like creeped along here. Very odd.
He sees some vines that look like bugs and says he hates those kinds of bugs. Then he finds a piece of wood with a nail and a golf ball. Finally, he finds a strange egg-shaped ornament with a duck inside. It's old and a bit dirty, and he thinks it fits the Signs of Spring theme.
Dude, these vines, they always look so weird. They look like giant millipedes, which are disgusting. I don't care about spiders. I don't care about mice. I don't care about any other type of bugs. You know, I don't worry about any of that stuff. But millipedes and centipedes, no, dude, absolutely not. Those things are disgusting, and I hate them. That's where I draw the line. So very interesting, but not nothing too crazy. There's a piece of wood just sitting there, the nail sticking out of it. Yeah. Oh, it's not even a nail sticking out of it. It's just a piece of wood. You know, and a golf ball. Signs of Spring golf ball. And then, yeah, I think I see some trash, and that's really it. Oh, wait. What is that? I literally almost walked right past that thing. What is it? Oh. Yo, what's that? It's like a duck. A duck in some type of... I mean, it's like epoxy made to look like water inside of an ornamental egg. How interesting. So it's a 1999 HMK CDS, I'm guessing Hallmark cards. A little bit dirty. That's cool. Seems like it's supposed to shut maybe, but it doesn't. Oh, dude, Signs of Spring. Right next to the tree, and like it's like almost like an Easter egg with a duck inside of it. Duck egg. But Signs of Spring. Eggs are a sign of spring. Okay. That's cool. Very interesting for the first intent. Weird. And look at this, guys. Look, it's like... See, I found it right there. As you can see, that's a little bit dug out. It's like somebody dug it out and placed it here. So, I don't know. Very bizarre, but pretty cool. Pretty cool. So this is our first intent, and that's Signs of Spring.
After finding the duck egg, he decides to look for a wooden plank, since he saw one earlier. He drives to the next location, noticing a weird tire track. He talks about the weather and how much he dislikes living in Illinois.
First intent down, on to the second intent. Trying to think of a good one to do, but drawing a blank. I never come prepared doing Randonautica, ever. So I was trying to think of one on the fly. Let's see. So we did Signs of Spring, and that got us the egg. So let's do. No, dude, I can't think of a good one. Wooden plank. That's a very odd, unique one, I feel. I wonder if anybody's ever done wooden plank as an intent. We're going to do wooden plank just because we found a wooden plank back in the forest. For wooden plank. Maybe, I guess we have successfully, we have had success in our search, though, because technically everything here is a wooden plank. Look at this. That's weird. It's one tire track going back this way. One tire track. Where's the other one? It's way too wide to be a motorcycle or a dirt bike. Huh. Odd. Not gonna put too much thought into it though.
When he gets to the point, he sees a trail in the forest and lots of dead trees. He finds a blue trash bag and a large stick. Then he finds a box with strange markings, crossed out doors, and arrows pointing to windows. The box contains pieces for a model train set.
Trying to discern whether that's trash or not. I don't think so. It looks like a box of something. Well, I mean, it still could be trash, obviously. Please don't be in a bed of thorn bushes. You are not. Thank you for not being in a bed of thorn bushes. What is this? Ah. It's a box with something inside of it. Plastic. Dude, it's got those markings on it. Okay, remember? Remember we found something the other day with these exact markings. The doors crossed out and arrows pointing to the window. Dude, we just found something the other day with the exact same markings on it. What was it? I think it was like a wooden like ornament type thing. And now we got the same thing on this box.
The markings on the box are weird because he saw similar ones before. He wonders how old the box is and if it was ordered by mail. He decides to open the box later to see what's inside and what the markings mean. Then he decides to look for something through the window because of the arrows on the box.
So this must be, yeah, okay. So this must be things for train sets. I wonder if there's a date on this. I'd like to know how old this is. I wonder like if this was all like mail order, like if it came with like a form and you like wrote down like which one you wanted. Like, oh, I want number 2025 evergreen trees, and you mailed it in, they sent it to you. I hear that dirt bike still. Yeah, dude, it looks like the house is in here. I don't know if all the parts are, but there's definitely something in here. Sounds like it is. I don't want to open it up because this thing's going to make an absolute mess.
It's now evening, and he decides to look for what darkness hides. He drives to the location and finds a metal object that looks like a broken lock, maybe for guns. He thinks it's creepy and doesn't want to touch it.
Oh, dude, I'm seeing something right over there. You guys see that? Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad. I don't have the windsock on my microphone, so I hope it's not killing. I'll put it on for the next 10. What is that? Something right by this thing. Might just be trash though. What is that? Dude, what is that? That's something heavy. That's made out of metal and it's super heavy. I don't want to touch it though. Dude, that's sketchy, man. It looks like, I don't know what that is. That's sketchy though. It looks like it's been ripped off of something though. It's all twisted. It looks like it's supposed to like have maybe like, dude, I think, I'm not messing with that. I think I know what that is. I'm not going to mess with that because that's really bad news if it is what I think it is. So I'm fairly certain, maybe I could be wrong, of course, but I'm fairly certain that is a lock for rifles, like to lock up rifles. Like you mount this thing on your wall, you put the rifles in it, like it grips them by the stocks, I think, and then you lock it. And that thing has literally been ripped apart. Like, look at this, guys. Like, the hinges have been, it was like ripped off with force. Like I said though, I could be very wrong about that. Actually, now that I look at it, I think I am very wrong about that. I don't think that might not be what it is, because it doesn't have wall mounts and the things I'm thinking of do. But it's a lock for something. I don't know, dude. I'm not messing with that.
He sees some trash nearby and decides the broken lock is probably what he was meant to find. He tried to find more interesting things, but later ended his adventure there. In the next disturbing video uploaded by Exploring with Angelo, Angelo starts walking into the scary Aokigahara forest. Right away, he feels like something is pulling him to a certain spot. It's like the feeling changes with every step he takes.
As I was putting my tripod away, I swear it literally sounded like someone was singing down there. It just went so freaking quiet. Like, not a sound.
Angelo hears weird sounds, like someone whispering and crying, but can't see anything with his flashlight. He starts to think something is watching him. Angelo says it's probably because of all the sad and bad things that have happened in this forest.
Okay, I swear I just heard somebody talking back there. Like clear as day. Okay, now I just heard somebody over here. What the f? That was literally like right next to me. What the hell? It almost sounded like, kind of like a whisper. There it is again. What is that? Let me get my flashlight out. I don't see nothing. But I definitely heard something.
Angelo hears hissing noises, which makes him even more scared. He tells stories about the forest, saying lots of strange things happen there. He feels like something is trying to get him.
It's kind of just like every step you take, you just kind of feel like the vibe is constantly shifting, and I don't know what that is or why that is. I mean, I guess the one thing we could presume is obviously because of the amount of sorrow and, I don't know, just the shit that went down in this place. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. I'm going to explain a few more stories to you guys in a little bit about this place because I feel like it's important. But like the amount of weird stuff that happens here or that's connected to here in general is super weird. Also, what the was that? I swear I just heard something like hissing. I'm not about to get attacked by something, am I?
Angelo sees a marker on a tree where he went in before and saw something that looked like a creature. He really wants to leave now.
I can kind of see it from here. Let me zoom in. But you can see that that's where I went in last year. Let me just grab my flashlight here. There's literally a marker there on the tree. And what I remember is when I looked further in, almost looks like some sort of creature or something down there, but when I looked further in, you can't really see it from here. I hear something. But there was another marker, same like that one, duct tape, that was further in that way.
Then he thinks he sees someone standing on the path, which makes him super scared.
I swear for a second I saw somebody down there. Like, it almost looked like they were standing there on the path. What the hell? Oh man. Like legit, like right there. I mean, I didn't have my flashlight on, so I couldn't really tell, but hello? Somebody here? Oh, I can hear cars, so it sounds like we're getting a lot closer to the road, which is good. Yeah, it looked like roughly about here. It almost looked like somebody was standing here.
It's getting dark, and Angelo tries to talk to ghosts using a spirit box. The box says things about death, being stuck, and pain, which is really creepy.
I keep hearing all sorts of weird, creepy noises between the snow falling off the trees and things moving around. I don't know. But I did make a bit of a mistake. Well, it's starting to come back to life, so I dropped my lighter in the snow. My one and only lighter. I do have a flint, just in case I need it. But for now, we have the fire started, so don't really got to worry about it. It is coming back, so just leaving it here with my gloves, which also need to dry off a little bit, because they got a little wet. But I figured, why not? Oh, there goes my phone. Since we got time, why not run a spirit box and just see what happens. Alright, you guys probably remember me. I've been here past few nights trying to talk to you. Is anybody here? I could tell somebody came through recently. Can you tell us if that person made it out, please?
Afterlife.
Afterlife. Are you stuck here? In the afterlife? Well, I saw something blip there for a second. Just waiting for anything to come through. Can you tell us your name?
Imprisoned.
Imprisoned? So you're stuck here. Wow. Okay.
He hears clapping and crying sounds all around him. He feels like someone is watching him and asks if he should be scared, which makes him even more nervous.
Seems pretty hot. I gotta go grab my cup. What the hell was that? That legitimately sounded like that clapping again. Huh. Okay. I can't figure out which direction it came from. Okay, I gotta go get my...
Are you scared?
No. A little nervous.
The spirit box keeps saying scary words like afterlife and tragedy. Angelo feels really bad, like he's in danger. He hears a whisper right next to his ear, which is super scary.
Oh. What the hell was that? Something literally just hit the... What the... Get the camera. It literally just said afterlife again. And it sounded like something hit the tree, like directly behind me. What in the hell is going on out here? What the f... Oh man. Oh, that was freaky.
He feels like something is following him and decides he has to leave the campsite. He is very scared and just wants to get out.
So freaking cold. Okay, I might leave. In all honesty, I don't think I'm gonna stay any longer. Alright guys. Like I was saying, I don't know how to even explain this right now. I feel like that was a warning. I think I need to get the hell out of here. So what we're gonna do, because my feet are absolutely frozen, I did bring a change of socks because I figured I might need them, depending on how late we end up staying here. It has been quite some time, but I need to get out of this particular area.
Angelo is really cold and scared, and he starts walking back. He feels like something is following him, and it's making him nervous.
Start making my way out of here. I don't know why I'm like just legitimately like freaking the F out. My right foot feels so cold. I think I'm just gonna try and head basically straight back to the car. I thought I saw something shine like eyes almost. I just heard something behind me. Another whisper. This place. Literally this place. Turn on the flashlight, come on. Holy crap. Okay, this. Let's just follow our footsteps out of here.
The walk back feels much harder than going in. Finally, he gets back to the main trail and feels a little bit better, but still very uneasy and shocked about this adventure. In the next horror video uploaded by Exploring with Bear, the video starts with the guys hearing machine gun sounds, which freaks them out. They decide to check out a haunted farmhouse in Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
Did you guys just hear that machine gun? Did you just... That's a machine gun!
It is.
We got machine guns going off around us.
That's just overkill, dude.
We're about to go towards that. Sweet.
You did it. This is your idea. I said let's just go down the trail, and you're like, let's go to a haunted house.
Just
Let's go to a haunted farmhouse.
no, gotta hit up the haunted farmhouse, abandoned way back in the middle of nowhere,
Right, let's go.
with machine guns.
Let's do it. Dave's gonna sit and watch the dogs for me.
Let's get it.
They talk about how people in the town were scared of the Mothman, with stories of a big black creature with red eyes. They also mention UFOs and men in black, and how the town had a lot of strange stuff happen. They connect this to a bridge collapse where many people died, and an old curse.
We are in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, home of the Mothman. Mothman at one time had terrorized this town, had people scared to death. Parents actually were keeping their children home from school. There were sightings of UFOs, men in black, all kinds of stuff happened here.
It was November 15, 1966. Two young couples from the town, Roger and Linda Scarberry and Stephen Mary Mallet, reported to police they witnessed and was pursued by a large black creature with glowing red eyes near the TNT area. Linda described the figure as a slender, muscular man 7 foot tall with white wings, but had a hard time describing the face due to the hypnotic effects of its red eyes. Over the next several days and weeks, more witnesses reported similar sightings. 2 volunteer firemen reported seeing a large bird with red eyes, and many more strange reports of pets going missing, UFOs, and the men in black even showing up. and trying to bully the citizens into silence. It was about a month later, on December 15th, 46 people died when the Silver Bridge suddenly collapsed. There were many who believed that the Mothman sightings were connected with the fall of the bridge, some even saying he's the messenger of death. Others take it back even farther with the curse of Chief Cornstalk. It was 1774. Chief Cornstalk and the Shawnee tribe fought against encroaching settlers, and at the end would be killed along with his sons by Virginia frontiersmen. But before dying, Cornstalk placed a curse upon the land, and since many tragedies and disasters around Point Pleasant are still attributed to this curse, even in modern times. I can't say for sure what happened or didn't happen those days, but I can say for sure something happened in this town that would forever leave a stain and its mark on its grounds and citizens.
They say the town is still marked by these scary events. Then they hear a wolf howling, which is odd because there aren't supposed to be wolves there. They feel like someone is watching them, and they see eyes in the dark, which they catch on camera. They feel really uneasy.
Hey, that's from that way, but there was a wolf.
That was a fucking wolf.
That came from that way.
Yes.
And then right after that,
Now the guy's going. I stood up. It's right over there across the field in the woods.
yeah, that was a legit wolf howl.
There's no wolves here.
And then these guys started back here, but that was different.
There's no wolves here. That's the key. There's no wolves here.
That was a good howl.
There was no wolves.
Man, neither one of us was rolling.
No. Here.
Oh!
Sometimes that goes back. He won't quit moving. I can't hear nothing.
That smoke, man. We got this whole area smoked out.
Right there.
Man, I don't have my flashlight on. I just...
Dude, no, quit.
What?
Fuck off.
What?
No. My shit's too. No.
What?
There's something down there watching us, dude. I can fucking feel it. If you were in the water, you could feel it. That makes any sense.
I gotta get a flashlight. You see eyes now? In that picture, or right now looking out there? Something watching us right back. Where's my good light? That's okay, isn't it? No? Oh.
Picture. Look, turn that on for a second. Tell me those aren't two eyes, two dog ears, and a shoulder.
I gotta get this light off my face. Dang it.
Look at that. Two eyes, two ears, snout, shoulders. Look at that right there.
Oh, I can see the eyes.
Yeah, and then watch. I go to the next picture, and he's changed position. Look at that. Down here on the floor. There's his eyes. Two ears. He's down here, right? That's something got disturbed right there. There ain't no shit. Listen. I felt it. Like, it was right through there, and then I took the picture.
They discuss the strange animal sounds and don't see any people around, which makes it even creepier. They have technical problems and hear weird bangs and a woman's voice.
What are you doing? It sounded like you were vibrating or something.
I heard that too, the vibrating.
Were you vibrating? I wasn't. It was right in here. Remember, I don't.
There was. You vibrating? Dave. Who's vibrating?
Something was vibrating.
There's nothing there to vibrate.
I caught him too. Anyway, we heard that howl over there. What, 15 minutes ago?
Yeah, that was a good howl.
And then these dogs come from all the way over here to there. I was just over there squatching, dude. There were squatches over there. I hope they make it out.
Man, if I was to describe a wolf, that was a wolf call.
That was absolutely.
And then the coyotes went off right after that. In a whole different area.
Notice there's no people making any calls. No whistling.
I know there hasn't been.
No, there's no calling, no whistling, nothing.
There's just these like...
No men talking. There gotta be men out there, but I don't hear them.
No, I haven't heard nobody. I've heard these dogs though for a long time, all over the place.
Every time I'm here. That's why I think they're wild.
Well, the last time I was here, I didn't hear dogs. Like I heard, not like tonight.
They see a triangle shape around the moon, which they think is strange. They decide to explore the bunkers, hoping to find something spooky.
I noticed that earlier though and thought it was odd. Usually there's the one, yeah, I zoomed in on it and noticed it.
So what is it, the wristband that's causing problems with the watch?
Yeah, there's never been 3 stars around the moon like
There's
that.
usually like a real bright one somewhere over in here,
It's not,
down to the left.
Yeah, it's not. There's 3 up there, and I don't think those are stars, dude. I think those are drones or something. I don't think they're even with the moon. I think they're just up there.
Yeah, what's going on with my...
Look, because that one right there is slowly moving to the left. It should be good then.
Yeah, look at that triangle around the moon.
Piece of bread.
Wow, there is a triangle
Around the moon. It's
around the
crazy.
moon.
I can't believe I just caught that.
So I've been back here before. I think there's a pentagram in one of the bunkers back here. Anyway, so we're going to investigate this path here.
They keep exploring and find weird symbols and hear more strange noises. They try to figure out if the sounds are related to the Mothman.
I heard it. I was going to say, I got to pull my hat up. I heard a mock.
Yeah, please. I did it that last time. Did it mocked you? I think I got it here.
I might have too. It came from that way.
Yeah, down there the wall. I just had a light flash right there in the woods. I caught it on camera.
Oh, dang camera.
I caught it. I got it. It flashed right up there in the tree. Those tree frogs go outward screwed, dude. It's awfully cold for some tree frogs.
They hear more bangs and voices, which they record. They talk about the history of the place and if it could be haunted. They feel very tense as they go deeper into the woods, looking for answers.
Dog.
That was like banging back there. You didn't hear that?
Where are you at?
What was that?
Came in here. I didn't hear it while you were there.
That was a sound bang tonight twice now.
Woo! There's some geese. Everywhere we go, notice the geese will go off and then something starts happening. Something's walking past.
They hear another wolf howl, which is weird because they think there are no wolves there. They get nervous and decide to go back to their campsite.
That was a fucking wolf. Did you catch it? That was a wolf.
I couldn't tell
That
what
was
it
a
was.
wolf.
Growling?
No, howling. Oh! Did you hear it? Did you hear that?
Yep.
Huh.
Oh, wolf.
No, I want to go.
There it is, man. There's a wolf howling.
It's coming towards us now. There's no wolves here.
There is tonight. I heard 2 howls.
I heard 3. Oh! I heard 1, caught 2 on my camera. Again, another wolf.
They want to find more spooky stuff, but they also feel scared. They decide to charge their equipment and keep exploring later, hoping to learn more about the Mothman and the strange things happening in the bunkers.
I at least want to be in my thing when it happens. I can be looking out the sky on you guys.
Man, my one flashlight's about dead.
I feel like I'm being followed now.
I can't believe my one flashlight's about dead. I'm gonna have to charge for a while.
I hope the phone's caught it, dude. If you caught it, you're gonna have to...
So, this is what I want to do now. We're gonna get in the truck and drive back to Dee's camp, and I want to charge my flashlights back up.
In a disturbing and thrilling video uploaded by Jake Ghost Hunter, Jake is back at an old nursing home, a place with a really bad history, to explore the scary dementia wing. He's alone, trying to prove he's brave after getting scared last time.
Alright, I'm sitting in the middle of the hallway in the dementia wing.
Now's your chance to scare me, and I've got to... My flashlight just died!
Oh my goodness gracious.
Someone just whispered in my ear. It's in your mind, a female... What is that?
He talks about how creepy the place feels. Locked rooms, a heavy sadness, lots of people died here, and it's messing with him. He's trying to be brave, but the noises are freaking him out.
This place has a dementia wing. This is where they housed the worst of the worst patients, and there was a lot of deaths inside this building. So guys, right now, I'm going to be walking into the care center. Here we go. Here we go. Guys, you don't understand how scary this... Leave. Okay. I don't like this place, bro. Okay, welcome to the care center. All right. And right now, Clayton is in the Pine Lawn building. And if you guys want to go see his video and see what's happening to him over there, go subscribe to his YouTube channel, Clayton Ghost Chaser. Look at this, dude. It's got, like, writings still from the time as a nursing home. Hello? There was a tap, dude. Oh my goodness gracious. What in the actual... What was that, man? Something just crashed down here, bro. Something actually just slammed down at the end of this hallway. Yo, who was that? Is there somebody in here? I've been filming for approximately 7 minutes, and that was by far the loudest sound I've ever heard in this building.
Jake uses a recorder to try and catch ghost voices at the nurse's station. He hears creepy messages like "demon behind you" and "please help me." It sounds like someone is asking for help from something bad. The air feels darker now. Loud bangs and sounds persist.
Okay guys, so this is a digital recorder. This is said to be able to capture spirit voices. I'm gonna use this at this nurse's station just to see if we can pick up on any spirit voices and see who we're dealing with here. Spirits, you can speak into this little gray rectangular box in my hand, and you can give me any kind of message that you would like, all right? Could you tell me who's here? Hey, who's making that sound? Were you a patient here? I'm turning that off. All right, I need to try to chill out, not let the fear get to me too much, and let's listen to this recording that we just recorded right here at the nurse's station. Okay, that dog sounds like a dying seal. Okay, all right, let's listen to this. What did that say? I think that says, demon, he's behind you or it's behind you, and then hold me or help me. Listen.
Yo, Jake.
Yo, bro, what's up?
I just had like a gut feeling to check on you. Are you all good?
Hold that thought. Someone coming up on me right now? Who the f is that, dude? Who's back here?
Jake decides to go back to the dementia wing, hoping to talk to the old patients. He's scared, especially since the only way out is way down the hall. He's trying to figure out if it's just sad ghosts or something really evil.
Guys, there are so many loud freaking sounds. I don't know what's going on, bro. I think what I'm gonna do is backtrack a little bit back to this dementia ward behind me. And since I'm speaking to some patients, I'm gonna see if anybody wants to speak to me in that hallway. And then if not, I'll go down to the far hallway, which I'm not looking forward to because guys, my only exit is that door way down there. So let's go to this dementia wing. All right, I'm sitting in the middle of the hallway in the dementia wing. Spirits, can you make a sound if you were in fact telling me earlier at the nurse's station that there's a demon here? What the f?
Jake goes to the farthest part of the building where people often see ghosts. His flashlight suddenly dies when he tries to make something scare him. Right after, a music box starts playing, like the flashlight's energy jumped into it. Even new batteries are dead.
Well, I guess we're gonna hang out down to this far end for a brief moment and just kind of see what might happen. Oh, I got chills, dude. If I have to run, I have a long way to go. It's like a 100-yard sprint. It's actually way more than 100 yards. I'm not even gonna lie. It's probably 200 yards down there. Spirits, I'm at the furthest point in this entire building. So if there is something evil here, or even someone that just wants to prank me or do anything, now is your chance to scare me, and I've got to... My flashlight just died. My flashlight just died! It just turned off. Right when I was talking about trying to scare me, my flashlight just died, dude. All I have is this light bar. Oh no, dude. Did you just kill my flashlight? Right when I was just kind of taunting whatever's in here to scare me out, and now's their chance. Oh man, dude. The music box is going off. The music box is going off right now. Back away from that if you turn my light off, please. That surge of activity, it drained my flashlight, and then immediately a piece of equipment is going off. Those are brand new batteries too, brand new batteries. I just put them in. Not even 30 minutes ago when I went to go grab them. When you stand back, if you are a patient. My flashlight just turned off again. Oh, it's getting really close to being dead. It's getting really close to being dead. I might need to get down that hallway and see what's going on with the music box and get out of here before my flashlight actually dies. Oh, it just died again! That is insane, dude. Why is this going off?
He feels cold and hears more bangs. He calls Clayton, saying he feels really sick, not just scared. He says the music box sounded like it was coming for him. He thinks something is using the energy to scare him.
Oh. What is going on right now in this building? Hey Clayton, would you mind coming in here and coming down to the back of this hallway with me real quick? There's just a loud sound right there. Something bad is happening right now. Dude. Clayton, I genuinely don't know what's going on, dude. Let's go in this middle part. I'm out of that. Oh, yeah, I'm out of that hallway, bro. I'm not going to that hallway. Dude, it's this whole damn building, dude. The reason I brought you in is because I started getting a really sick feeling, and I know when it's adrenaline. I know when it's adrenaline that's making me feel sick, and it was not adrenaline. It was like something bad came through. It got super cold all of a sudden, and I was like, make a sound if you turn my stuff off and you're a demon, or if you're the crawler. Then boom, there's just loud ass sounds and footsteps on both ends of the hallway, bro. Not to mention the fact that my flashlight died when I was down at the end of the hallway, and I started taunting a little bit, and I was like, now's your chance to scare me. Flashlight immediately turned off, and then as I was trying to fix it and stuff, the music box started going off for the first time.
Like it was coming towards you?
Yeah, like it was coming towards me, or it was like trying to scare me, or it sucked the energy out of my flashlight and used it to do the music box.
That's weird, because when I was in Pine Lawn, one of the main things that came, like one of the only things that came through Necrometer was, I need energy or there's not enough energy.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Listen, we're both together now, so if you want to do something, if you have a message, now's your chance. Manipulate our equipment. Do something. Scare us out. If that's what you want. Is that you?
I'm literally on your camera. I did not move. I'm right there. I did not move.
Jake and Clayton use a recorder to ask for a clear message. They get demon as an answer. They think their energy makes the ghosts stronger.
It's almost like there's no energy for it, which is weird because the energy feels so high tonight, but like the haunting feels like nothing.
Yeah.
Listen to that last question really quickly. Clayton, that was the clearest EVP I've ever gotten in my life. You cannot ask for a clearer EVP than that!
Wow.
We have to go back to that.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Man.
Jake, here's another theory. Because Anthony has brought this up every time we're here. He's like, your all's energy is off the charts. We haven't been together once tonight.
Yeah.
So like our energy isn't like conjoined.
It's not that full back and forth hype because we're
never been solo here.
Yeah. Well, also because even when we're trying to be brave and stuff, when we're separate and alone, we are a little bit more reserved just because we're scared.
It's
you know what I mean?
Like a protection.
Yeah, like you
guards up.
Exactly. But when we're together, our guard is down and we're just hype as hell.
Yeah.
Because we're not as scared because there's somebody else right here. So it's that like, yeah, that's insane. That was so clear.
It literally was like it went up to the recorder.
Yes, because I said to say it very clear.
Yeah.
Here it is. Was that your mic?
My mic.
Wow, sorry, Mike. That's my fault.
That camera got
Here.
you. That is crazy, dude. That is insane.
You cannot ask for a clearer response to a question than that. I gave them 3 options and they picked the demon and said it super clear. Demon.
What?
Wow.
Dude, that's sick.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Back at the other building, a door closes by itself, and they hear a weird groan.
Guys, we made it to Pine Lawn. We're going in to see if our theory is correct and if everything's crazier when we're together. Better when we're together.
That just absolutely murdered my viewers' ears.
We are chaining ourselves in again.
We can't actually fully, like I told on my video, we can't actually fully close the lock or me and Jay cannot get out. Here we go.
If you want to see more from this place, check out the first video.
Part 1 was nuts.
All right, let's see if we hear anything, bro. How's the wind?
Was it? Or did something just come in and close the door?
Hello? Can you do that again, please? Clayton, look at it. It's not happening again, and the wind is
The wind is still
the same.
howling. It's still howling. Did something follow us in?
It's like something just came in behind us, dude.
And closed the door.
Oh, it opened it and then shut it. At least it's a gentleman.
Thank you.
A phone app says Joyce, Clayton's dead aunt, but they think it's a trick, a demon pretending to be family. Joyce says weird things, like she's buried in the dirt, and then it's on my headstone, and laughter is heard. The place feels really tense.
Yeah, dude, I literally...
You can't stay.
You can't stay.
Why can't we stay?
Dangerous for us to say.
I don't know. Here was another thought that went through my head. Like, what if that thing...
Not likely.
Okay, never mind. That actually answered what I was about to say. I was literally gonna say, like, what if there was like a spirit keeping an eye on us, followed us in, and then
30.
All right.
I mean, maybe there was, bro. I mean, or it was just a straight up demon following us.
Yeah, it was probably the demon.
Let's try to figure out who followed us in, because that's discover. We're actually kind of overlooking the fact that something opened a door behind us and then shut it, and it never happened again.
No.
Who came through the door behind us? Can you tell me through this, please?
Joyce.
Joyce.
That is my great aunt that died last year.
No way.
Jake, I'm tearing up, bro. I'm not joking.
Religious artifacts.
Dude, earlier I was getting the vibe. It said like spirit guide. It was saying all that stuff to me earlier. Spirit guide, spirit.
What? Dude, she watched my video. She watched my live streams.
Dude, ask if she's here.
And Joyce, if this is actually you, and you're here to, what is your objective being? Why are you here? Why are you with me and Jake tonight? That was a different sound.
Yeah, that was legit.
That was a different sound.
Can you tell us what your objective is for being here? It's like it won't tell us.
I know.
Could it have been a mimic?
I think so, because I don't. There's a lot I could go into about Aunt Joyce and her paranormal experiences, but I don't think. No.
Usually what happens with mimics is you think you're talking to them and you get so confident with it, and the minute you get like overly confident, it just stops.
Yeah. I mean, Chuckle could have been like it laughing at us. Like,
could have been.
like, come on. Are you serious?
Give us a sign if there's a mimic here with us and you're mimicking our family members.
Did you say you got a vibe that was one of your spirit guides too?
Something like that, yeah.
Because the only spirit guide that's ever come through for me is my great-grandpa, Paul's dad. And he came through when it got really demonic at that cabin.
Yeah. If you're mimicking people and you're a demonic entity and you followed us here to Pine Lawn, give us a sign.
Still going and there's nothing, which is weird.
It's on my headstone.
It's on my headstone?
What is?
Definitively.
It's on my headstone definitively. Like without a doubt.
Is it saying that this is her? Like it's on my headstone. I'm dead. This is me. Definitively, like it's on my headstone. My name, me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A woman's voice whispers, "You're mine," right in Jake's ear. Then they hear a loud growling sound, like a lion. The recorder says, "I'm your great aunt," but they know it's a lie. It's a demon.
I have the perfect question, and if it gets it right,
you'll believe it. Okay, let's use the digital recorder so that we can figure out if this is your aunt or not.
Aunt Joyce, if this is really you, can you just speak as loud as you can and tell me what medical procedure you had to go through all the time because of your sickness?
I just heard a woman go. Clean up. I just heard a woman go.
I did, Jake, I did too.
Singing over there. Someone just whispered in my ear.
Are you serious?
It said just run, or you're mine. It said you're mine, dude.
Are you good?
No, I've never had something whisper.
Are you good, bro?
Was there like wind or something right then?
No, there's no draft.
No,
there's
dude,
no draft.
something
What did
whispered
it
in my
say?
ear. It's in your mind. It's in your mind, a female voice.
Your mind?
Clayton, that has never happened. That was so clear that I know for a fact that there was a voice whispering.
Dude, I really hope our mics got that because I didn't hear because I didn't.
That sent just dread through my body. That was on the window. Clayton, it literally just went.
What was the tone
It's like a female voice, kind of like almost.
Your mind?
Just like your mind. Just like that. Exactly like that. Just your mind. And we heard all this. We heard all those sounds, bro.
Yeah, because I heard the old. It sounded like an older lady, like.
And that was clear, dude.
That camera's mic will get it. Ours will get it.
Yeah.
That was clear.
Let's listen to this, and we'll continue with whoever hummed and what that was. Okay. What was the procedure? Can you tell me before we listen?
Dialysis.
Dialysis.
She had to go through that all the time from her sickness.
I thought it said, "I'm your great aunt" or something like that. It says, "I'm your great aunt."
Are you serious?
It says, "I'm your great aunt," without a doubt. Listen, without a doubt. It says, "I'm your great aunt." Listen, is that what she was?
Yes, she was my great aunt. And that goes with our theory of demons. You ask a specific thing about a family member and it can never get it. It can never get it. So it just decided to say, "I'm your great aunt."
Exactly. Listen, you're gonna freak out when you hear how clear this is. What the f?
That wasn't you? That sounded like a lion, like...
Yes, that wasn't you!
Jake,
that was right behind you.
No! It literally was like a...
Yes.
Totally, I'm just saying it right now.
Different vibe.
I wouldn't, no. If it was like this when I was alone...
This is more evil than last time we were here.
Yes. Because now it is it's like trying to get our families involved.
Dude, listen to this. That distracted us from listening and figuring it out.
Yep.
It was trying to get us.
Dude, our theories are always right about demons.
Listen, it says, "I'm your great aunt." What'd you, dude? We figured it out.
Wow.
Clayton! This is Clayton! It even tried to throw your own name into it, so it feels more personal. That is not your aunt.
No,
that is
it's
not your aunt.
And that's why I wanted to ask that direct. Like, that was a very only family really, or her close friends knew about it, bro.
They decide to leave, saying the place is way too active and dangerous. They tell viewers to watch part 1 because this place is no joke. In a scary video uploaded by Grizzly Gaz, the guy gets to his usual camping spot in the woods and starts setting up his camp, planning to cook some meat.
Now then, we're out again in a large, localish woodland where I've got a bit of a semi-permanent camp, and we're losing, well, not losing light, but we'll be losing light soon. Hey up. Wood pigeons found me already. Always wakes me up, that, no matter where I am. Look, there she is, look. Half Enzel. Come on in. But it's about 7:45 at night, so I need to get to camp because I need to do a bit of fire prep, because I've got some meat to cook tonight. Where are you going, you muppet? Eh? Down here, mush. Yeah, I've got some meat to cook tonight, so let's hope I can get a fire going, otherwise...
He's really annoyed because someone left a big mess, like burnt stuff and trash, which wasn't there last time. He starts cleaning up, even though it's raining.
Left a right fucking mess. Look at the state of it. fucking burnt mattresses in that. Looks like this isn't a decent spot for me to camp anymore. But they've been fucking sawing trees down in that. What the Honestly, people just don't have any respect at all. Fucking toilet roll everywhere and that. Last time I was down here was about 3 months ago. So I haven't been down since then. And obviously, get off. People just fucking ruin it for everyone, don't they? It's a right shithole. Right, I'm gonna get cleaned up a bit and get set up.
He talks about how hard it is to set up his tent because he forgot a part and it's raining. He's mad that the place he likes to camp is trashed, especially since it's usually empty.
Oh. Well, it's been one of those days. Let me take that off because that's wet. Having to clear all that crap up, sort fire pit out, find me grill, set tent up. But the tent, I forgot. Ben from Daily Outdoors, real good lad, he sent me the mesh inner for the tent for the Taji 2. So I took the 4-season inner out and then put the just threw the mesh inner inside the bag. So then when I've started setting it up and realised I can't set it up properly until I've got the inner inside. But then the rain came when I was halfway through setting up the tent. I thought, right, I need to get the tarp set up. So then I had to go back and finish sorting my tent out. All while I'm pissed off about what's happened to this site. I've been using this site for about 4 years and no one's ever been down here. I mean, it's big steep bankings up that way and a big steep banking up that way. And I found there's a shopping trolley down there in stream. So where the f do you get all that shit from to drag it halfway through in woods? I don't know. Anyway, not gonna moan about that.
He struggles to start a fire to cook his food. He mentions that a tree was cut down, which messed up his setup.
Just try to use what them idiots have cut down and that. Hopefully I can get something going to cook my din-dins. We'll see. Other reason why it took me so long to set up is there used to be a tree over here and when I was setting my tarp up and my hammock I was thinking, why is this not going right? Why is it not setting up properly how it used to do? And then I realised they've cut down a tree over there, so it took me ages to suss that out.
He cooks a steak, even though it's hard to do over a campfire. He mentions his dog has allergies and doesn't like being outside.
Come on, mate. There we go. If you've not got a pair of these, can't recommend them enough. They were £1 from the range. They're aluminium and they've got like a silicone thing on end, really decent, especially for £1 anyway. Look, and then it's got like a locking thing up there. Flame grilled, eh? Can't beat a bit of flame grilled steak. Mmm. She's just getting comfy. Oh, it's banging that. It's a shame you're allergic to it, innit, mate? She's allergic to all sorts. I think she's even allergic to grass. So, not right good when we're out all the time, is it? She ends up just scratching for days. Poor lass.
He gets ready to sleep in his tent and mentions reviewing a sleeping bag later. He then talks about hearing weird noises during the night, which he thinks is just the wind at first.
And this is the sleeping bag that we're going to do a review on. It's the Aegis Max UL sleeping bag, but I'll probably do that in the morning. If not, it'll be another video. So you'll subscribe for that, will you? But anyway, we're going to chill out now, and I'll see you in the morning. What the f***?
But he gets more uneasy when he hears something that sounds like a pig, which is weird because there aren't supposed to be any there. He thinks maybe people are trying to scare him. He decides to check things out in the morning.
I think my mind's playing tricks on me. Excuse you. Fucking hell, that stinks. Kept hearing twigs breaking or branches breaking. You alright, mate? It's alright, chill out. And I heard it sounded like a pig, but we ain't got any pigs over here. In England, well, not that I know of anyway. Hi, I can hear you. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can get my head down. After that, probably what time is it? 20 past 1. Right. See if I can get my head down.
It's morning, and the rain has finally stopped. He's been awake for about an hour, having been woken up by birds at 6 a.m. He had to stay in his tent all night because of the strange noises. He notices some damage, like a chewed stick. He ended his video while sharing his plan of next trip.
Well, good morning. If you can say good morning. It's only just stopped raining now. I've been awake for about an hour. What time is it? 20 past 6. Yeah, so about an hour I've been awake. Got woke up by some stupid birds chirping away.
just after 5. That woke me up. I thought I'd be able to get my head back down for a bit, but it started getting light then. After them birds chirping away. I haven't been outside yet because it were raining as well. I'm dying for a pee. Been stuck inside the tent since we got in last night. I'm gonna go out and have a look outside now and see if there's any damage around to the hammock. Well, everything looks untouched. I'm gonna get out and check everything. There doesn't seem to be anything missing or damaged. The only thing that I've seen that's damaged is this that was on the floor, this stick. Looks like it's been chewed a bit. So, got a few more camps planned and a few more tips planned. What's my next camp going to be? I think it's going to be Robin Hood's grave that's located in a haunted woodland. So if you want to see that, plus other camping trips and stuff, then subscribe and you won't miss out on them.
In a haunted video uploaded by channel name Jasko, Jasko and Chris start their scary camping trip in a forest that's known to be seriously haunted. Like, people talk about whispers and disappearances all the time.
For the next 48 hours, my friend Chris and I are going to be investigating and camping overnight inside of this haunted forest. There are some really dark and twisted stories attached to this forest. Some people claim that they hear footsteps surrounding their campsite at night, but when they look out, shine their flashlights, there's no one there. People also claim to hear whispers, whistles, and screams from deep within the forest. People claim to always have a sense of dread over them when they're in this forest, almost as if someone's watching them from beyond the trees. And there are some more extreme stories. I'll share some of them with you later on in the video.
Then their ghost hunting gadget starts spitting out creepy messages like, "Need help," and "Hannah died here."
But we
just move again. Just move again. Sorry. Someone just moved again. 100%.
Okay.
There's someone over there. There's got to be somebody over there.
You think so?
100%. Keep your light dim. Keep your light dim.
I'm keeping my light low right now. Vengeance.
We just got here. What?
Hello?
This is so creepy.
Oh shit! Oh,
See
dude,
it?
I think I see it. I think I see
Yeah,
it.
100%.
There's something white down there, bro.
He's moving around. I don't
Is
know
that
if
a
it's
person?
I don't know if it's a person or someone just keeps like moving around.
Okay, bro, we are in a place where there's some really
Malice.
Malice. There's some malice around.
Some like really dark stories around.
Oh, listen.
Hello?
This gives me like Aokigahara vibes, bro. I'm telling you. I don't like this. Oh, look, what the f...
It's moving, it's moving. Something's moving over
What
there.
is that?
Hello?
Is there somebody there?
Hannah.
Stop.
Okay. Hannah.
Hannah, are you there?
Are you okay?
One of these days, Hannah's gonna actually answer us.
Died here.
Stop, bro.
Shut the fuck. Died here. Hannah
Did
died.
What the fuck? Okay, did she actually die here? Because I don't see it.
Bro, I see it. Yeah, come here.
Oh, it is right there. Okay. I mean, do we approach it? What do we do right now?
Hold on, I'm gonna switch the necrometer, and I'm just gonna put it down so I can have. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna turn on my light. Hello, Hannah?
It looks like someone keeps like popping out from behind a tree and then like looking at us and like pulling away. It's so
It genuinely. Wait, Chris. Hold on.
You going towards it?
Can I see that?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, they hear a whistle, which makes them jump out of their skin. They find spilled cocoa bubbles, which is super random and weird in the middle of the woods. And then their ghost box says things like, "Ghosts are here, I hurt people, and something's following you."
You could probably report this just in case.
My killer was never caught.
My killer was never caught. And we're talking about personal belongings being missing out here.
Bro, something's going on over there. I keep seeing shit moving over there.
What do you see?
It's like walking towards us.
The Guinness World largest.
Bro, what the hell? Someone spilled Cocoa Pebbles on the ground.
Where? Oh, I'm so hungry.
It's just, why would you waste Cocoa Pebbles?
Why do they look like that?
I don't know. They're like wet or something.
It just said paranormal evidence. What's
Citizen.
What?
You didn't hear that?
So there's a lot of wind right now?
It is very windy.
To make things worse, they learn this scary rule. If you hear 2 whistles, you better run. They try talking to the ghosts and ask about a demon, and they hear this growl, which freaks them out completely.
Whoa, there's that whistle again.
I hear it. Wait. One of the rules about this forest. If you hear a whistle, don't panic. But if you hear a whistle in 2 separate directions, run for your fucking life.
I've only heard it that way, twice. Does that make it itself?
Bro, this thing is going nuts right now. All right, I'm gonna ask a couple questions. It's in paranormal evidence. Hello, spirits of this forest. My name is Yasko.
Hey, my name is Chris.
You said that there's something attached to me. Can you let me know what is attached?
Floating?
Hear that? Yeah. Take you? Okay, I'm gonna ask one last question here. There are many stories about some dark things that occur from within this forest. Is there a demon that haunts this forest? Hello, spirits of this forest. My name is Yasko. Hey, my name is... It's crazy how Donald just came through.
You
said that there's something attached to me. Can you let me know what is attached?
Is it on? What was that?
It was like clicking. Like,
yeah.
this wind is so ominous.
It's insane right now.
Okay, I'm gonna ask one last question here. There are many stories about some dark things that occur from within this forest. Is there a demon that haunts this forest?
What's that?
Wait a second.
Forest?
Bro, hold on,
Am I
hold on.
breathing?
Demon that haunts this forest?
Wow.
Something like either growled or like took a deep breath into the mic. That's fantastic. What was the question? Oh, if there's a demonic presence here.
It was like,
They find a bottle and decide to break it to see if there's a message inside. The ghost box warns them about bad things and says they'll get you. They hear more whistles and see a red light, which is just adding to the weirdness. They decide to leave the area because it's all getting too much.
That's not getting in there.
Huh?
There's no way they just said two things at once? Donald isn't allowed here. Anger and betrayal at the same time.
Okay.
They like overlap each other.
Really important messages. Someone's pissed at Donald.
Fuck, I think I have to break it.
Dude,
I'll
you
break
gotta
it
do
and pick up the glass.
Spirit's message.
In the bottle.
Spirit's message. I think we have to break this. All right, hold on. I'm gonna pick up the glass after and put it all in the bag.
What if like a genie comes out or something? Tries to kill us.
I don't wanna...
I'll just smash it.
Okay, here we go.
Chaz.
What?
Do you want to break it or do you want to just like put a little chip in it?
I wanna break it, Chris. All right, here we
break
go.
it. you want to break it or not?
All right, Chris.
See that tree?
Okay. Bro, this wind makes it a lot harder to like actually hear what's going on around us. Hello?
I know, what is that?
That sounded like it was raining. Bro, wait, come here for a second. Am I tripping? What is going on with this tree right here?
Whoa, what is that?
Okay.
Is that a trap?
We're gonna look at that in just a second. However.
What the fuck was that? Bro,
What happened?
there's a light up here. There's a red light up here.
What?
There's a fucking red light up here. There's a red light back there. I just saw it.
A red light? Oh shit, hold on.
I see the bottle.
I see the light, I see the light. Something's literally blinking. Bro, we are so deep in the forest.
There's no fucking...
What would that even be?
I don't know. The wind just stopped.
They talk about hearing these clear footsteps, like someone walking, which lines up with a local ghost story. They share more scary stories they found online about feeling watched and the forest being super quiet, like eerily quiet.
So let me explain something, and then I'm gonna show you the footage that we got. So when we did our research on this forest, we found about 7 stories. I condensed them as much as I could because they were very long, but this place is known for strange paranormal phenomena, such as hearing footsteps, clear as day footsteps, and also people disappearing within this forest. And then people, you know, they're like on the fence of what is really going on. Like, is it maybe the spirits of people who went missing in this forest, or is it, you know, something else, right? So I'm gonna try to have a seat here and start talking about this, but I'm sorry because it's pretty damn easy to get freaked out. So the literal first story about this forest pertains to the footsteps, right? And this didn't even click in our head, but I have it right here. It is called the Whispering Footsteps. In the heart of the forest, campers often report hearing the soft sound of footsteps crunching through the underbrush late at night. At first, it's easy to brush this off as the wind or animals, but some swear the footsteps seem too deliberate, too human. Several hikers have claimed to wake in the middle of the night only to hear footsteps circling their campsites. When they shine their flashlights into the darkness, there is never anyone there, yet the footsteps continue, as if someone is pacing just beyond their reach, but always staying out of sight. So that's crazy because Chris didn't even know about that story.
I had no clue.
I want you guys to think. So let me explain something right now. You guys are on this tripod, right? So we arrived at a very deep point in the forest, and there was still a little bit sun, but like...
Yeah, we could see without flashlights. Like,
but
we were
it
just
was getting
around.
to the point, right?
Yeah.
You would definitely need a light
We had like
very soon.
10 minutes of daylight left, pretty much.
So I had my tripod out. Chris had his camera here. We were getting the mics ready. You know, we were getting everything situated. And all of a sudden, I start freaking out. Nothing new. I freak out a lot. That's my nature. Now, I was like this, freaking out, and that made Chris be alert and a little freaked out too. And then he was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I said, Chris, listen. We both went radio silent, and
It's like laughing. What was that?
I don't fucking know. But in the distance, I'm telling you guys, maybe a sound about 30, 40 feet away from us, you hear footsteps crunching like on leaves. Left, right, left, right. Just like the story said, and we said it to each other, this sounded way too human. It did not sound like an animal because it had some pep behind its step. It sounded heavy.
Yeah.
And 2, it sounded like...
It was just 2 steps.
It's hard to...
They tried talking to the ghosts again, using a device that said some really weird stuff when they were in Japan. The ghost box starts saying things like, "Go out, I'm dead, and dragons are coming." They hear all sorts of noises, and get messages like yes when they ask if they want to hurt them.
So, we bought this when we were in Japan, and we used this to communicate inside of the Aokigahara forest, but I wanted to give this a shot here because this really helped when it came to communication. It said some words
in Japanese that people translated in the comment section to like demon, demonic, and shit like that, which was really freaky. So I'm gonna give this a shot. Is there anybody here that wants to communicate with us?
Is it here?
Is anybody there? It's me.
It's me.
What's your name? This isn't said a word.
Nothing. It's like they're like an attic or something.
Sounds like a teapot kettle. Is there anybody there? You said it's me. What's your name?
Go out.
Go out? It just said go out.
I am not going out there.
Dragon's coming for your ass. Ah! What the fuck was that, bro? Ooh. It just says it was us. Yeah, maybe.
I turned it off!
Turn it off!
Bro, I turned that shit off. Hold on. Come on.
How we've been here for so long, we just keep having all this crazy shit happen.
Yeah, that's the thing that's freaking me out.
What? You're lying. Bro, pull batteries out of that thing. There's something wrong with it? Hello?
Who was that?
What the f did that say?
Invaders.
I'm not even touching it right now. Do you want to hurt us?
Yeah. No, it did not.
It was the clearest yes ever. Are we going to die tonight?
Yes.
Shut the f up,
Bro,
Shut.
what is going on with that thing?
Hey, you know what? You're right.
It's for the best.
Yes, it is.
They see a light that keeps appearing and disappearing, but honestly, they're too scared to stay. They decide to just leave the forest because they've had enough of all the weirdness. These scary forest encounters prove that the woods hold secrets we may never understand. Which story scared you the most? Let us know in the comments and think twice before wandering into the trees alone. Make sure to like and subscribe and stay safe out there.